Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. We've got the visitors facing the home team. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now here's Reeves. Pass to Edwards. Here's Butler. Another shot. Shot by Johnson, no good. The three. Nice shot by Christie. You look at this on paper, and it feels like one-way traffic, Doris. Could this be a trap game?
It sort of has that feeling, B.A. A big underdog going against the big-time favorite. But here's why we play the game. Any given night in this league, anything could happen.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Edwards. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game.
How about the body control from Anthony Edwards? Just so good at using that frame to get through the teeth of the defense.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Doris, what's amazing about Ant-Man, he's worked to become an elite floor spacer.
The reason that's important, B.A., is because we know what a dangerous driver and what a force at the rim Anthony Edwards can be. What I love is he's worked to become a legit threat, and he leaned heavily into that three-point game. So important in the modern NBA.
Shot clock at 2. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Pass to Patterson. And here's Leonard. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Earlier I spoke with Brian Keefe. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Boy, a chilly start for this basketball team. They are just 1 for 4.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Turner. Reeves up top. Back to Turner. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Here's Porter. And the layup falls.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Here's Reeves. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Miles Turner is simply a workhorse. I mean, he keeps plays alive with his length and activity.
And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's foul number 2 for him. Left side, Edwards. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here he goes. Off target at the rim. Now here's Suggs. A top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest. The layup misses. And Edwards, here we go. Nails the baby hook. Edwards has got 5 points.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
There's a screen screen by Turner. Edwards, no good. On the wing, Suggs. Outside for Porter. Three-pointer. The rebound by Turner.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Outside Johnson. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep.
Yeah, Johnson will take advantage of a look from three every time.
Suggs with it. Turner covering. Suggs outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Without a doubt, Ant-Man is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Doris.
You cannot take your eyes off Anthony Edwards when he's playing in a basketball game. The skill set is electric, but beyond that, he's got a 1,000-watt smile, and he understands this is an entertainment medium.
Here's Fears. Pass to Green. Beyond the arc. Leonard pulls down the board.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
Now here's Carter. Here's Fears. Defended by Christie. There's the drive. They kick it out to Murray. And he's off on his first shot of the game.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game.
Visiting team.
Up by 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Keegan Murray wants to excel at both ends, and he said, quote, "My defense wasn't where it needed to be, so I got a little faster, a little stronger, tried to figure out how to be physical defensively and be effective. Them trusting me to guard helps the other guys so they can focus more on offense." BA, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Christie. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm. When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Right side Murray. Pass to Fears. Picked by Murray. Back to Carter. Wide open. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Suggs left side. And that one is hammered home.
Boy, Suggs gets up off his feet in a hurry, finishes that drive with authority.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustment. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. A nice shot by Fears.
And strong playmaking instincts from Fears, using that pick and roll to get himself what he wants.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Suggs outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Wendell Carter.
Now, Jalen Suggs is a player that does a little bit of everything, understanding what's expected and how he can carve out time in the rotation.
Ooh, Murray showing his strength down low.
You know, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. You know, Grant, with the young Jeremiah Fears, the focus seems to be on his potential upside.
Yeah, he scores well, has a decent passing game, but there's room for more polish in other areas. As long as he works hard on developing, he'll reach that next level.
Inside, the shake. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, it's just the giant wingspan, a 40-inch max vertical, all in play for Barnes that time.
Pass to Green, and here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards, money on the triple.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Leonard outside. Here's Patterson. Lets it go from deep. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
To me, when Patrick Patterson is hitting from deep, it makes everything easier for his teammates. He has got tremendous touch.
Reeves with the ball. He's picked up by Christie. Leonard outside. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Pass to Carter. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
The 3-ball. Patterson can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the paint. Back to Edwards. Picked by Carter. Outside Murray. Takes a 3. Murray connects from outside.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
Outside Porter. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Edwards. And here's Green from the arc. They grab their own miss. It's tipped. Pass to Edwards. Clock at 6. Tries again. The shot won't fall. And we've got 28 seconds left in the half. Porter in the post. Leonard for 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And of course, we've seen Kawhi hit some huge shots from the corners throughout his career.
Outside Reeves. Picked by Carter. Got it up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far.
28.
Leading by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And Suggs, here we go. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Well, you've got a talented ball handler with tremendous speed, and Jalen Suggs saying, all right, I can score the basketball in a variety of ways.
Pass to Turner. The kick out to Johnson. To the inside. And here's Butler outside. No good on the shot. Here's Porter. And And then Porter with the dunk.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
How about that? He's 7 feet tall, and Miles Turner, because of that ability to move in any direction at any moment, is a big-time problem inside.
Back to Harris. Down low. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Boy, Turner's such a strong rim protector. This guy has such a big-time impact on that end.
Pass to Edwards. Outside Reeves. Now here's Turner. There's the triple. Fires in the triple. Turner's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
The kick out to Williams. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Well, we got a close one here in Brooklyn. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Turner, no good. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Suggs with the bucket. Suggs has got 14 points.
You've got to be willing to get your shot blocked if you're a guard and you foray inside. Jalen Suggs, what a finish.
Both teams will make substitutions. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So it's the home team now. 4-point game. And they're on the break. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Johnson. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pass to Green. To the middle. Here's Patterson. Three-pointer off the mark. Here's Spears. To the inside. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Butler outside. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And really, Johnson is an elite rebounder, so you have to be aware where he is and get a body on him.
Suggs. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Inside. Oh, powered down with both hands.
I tell you, watch out when Jalen Suggs gets downhill. The athleticism is on display.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. 1:50 left to play in the third. Pass to Turner. This one for three. Drains the triple. Turner's got 8 points in the quarter. Here's Patterson. Fires the three. Edwards pulls it in.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
1:14 left in the third quarter of the game. And then Turner with the dunk.
Don't you love how many different ways Miles Turner can score the basketball? Spot up, in transition, operating in the post. He's got the entire arsenal.
Back to Suggs. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Suggs has got 10 points here in the second half.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Suggs. Strong drive by Edwards. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
Doris, when you watch Kawhi play, what stands out is his ability to stay on balance at all times.
B.A., when you consider the type of injury and the number of injuries he has sustained to those knees, it is incredible the high level this man plays at. On balance for sure, but a guy who can score big buckets in big moments and carry an offense. Truly incredible.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Suggs with it. Give him 20. Driving inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's on Keegan Murray. That's good from Suggs. So it's the home team now, trailing by 4. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside Carter. From behind the arc. Porter pulls it in.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Suggs. Here's Patterson. Nails it from beyond the arc. Patterson's got 9. Here's Fears. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And we've reached the end of the third. Leading by 7.
46.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Outside Reeves. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Johnson. Outside Edwards. Outside Reeves. The 3. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist.
And when you watch Reeves, he believes every shot is going in. I mean, he plays with major confidence.
Sinks it from distance.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
They swipe it. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Man, they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
And then Turner with the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, don't let Kawhi's quiet demeanor fool you. This guy has athleticism and explosiveness. How about that in style?
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Pass to Patterson. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Turner. On the wing, Reeves. The kick out to Johnson. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. They get the rebound. Pass to Edwards. Second shot opportunity. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. Coach telling the team, we're right in this. We have to keep fighting. If we can get consecutive stops, we've got a shot. We'll see if they can come back, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Suggs. And it's blocked by Edwards.
Wow, great defensive play by Anthony Edwards, engaged on that end of the floor right now.
Now Porter. They shoot again. Ooh, rise and fire.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
Outside Reeves. And he powers it down. One-handed.
Yeah, just a huge bucket for Reeves. How this guy goes undrafted, I'll never know.
Porter outside. Here's Suggs. Edwards comes with a double team. Now Christie. Porter outside. Jalen Suggs. Turner with a rebound.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Johnson.
And for Jalen Johnson, a long wing type, going inside is always a good play.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
It's Suggs with a drive. Oh, he jammed it.
Boy, what a burst of speed on the drive from Jalen Suggs. Leaves the defender in the rear view.
Can't get it. Double by Turner. Suggs surveys the D.
One of the things you have to admire about Jalen Suggs, the aggressiveness, the willingness to make plays.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Outside Edwards. Outside Reeves. Can't hit it. Now Suggs with the drive.
That's the quickness. Jalen Suggs drawing the whistle that time on the drive. Nicely done.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that stretches their lead to 8. 56 seconds left in the fourth. Edwards. Oh! Edwards packs it home.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. And it's an 8-point ball game. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And stolen by Suggs. Edwards comes with a double team. Now Christie. Suggs with it. He's picked up by Edwards. 5 on the clock. Porter outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Reeves. There's a screen by Turner. A thunderous two-hander with authority. And here's Suggs. And so it's a victory for the Road.
about 20